What's up, y'all? It's Moochie, and I'm back with a video. And this is a foreshadowing moment video, and it's for the series Your Honor. Now, we are talking about this foreshadowing moment, and it basically was revealed in the latest episode, part 13, and it has to do with Carlo. Now, y'all know Carlo is a person I love to hate. I love the character, the guy that's playing him. But as far as the things that he's doing in this show, it's really pissing me off. He feels like he's entitled to everything, and he's going to be in for a rude awakening, y'all. So let's get into it. Okay, y'all. So you remember when Fia was at the park with Michael and the baby, and Carlo walked up, and he basically was very rude to Michael DeCidio. He was rude to him. He basically talked to him like he was a bum and an ex-con. And yeah, okay, we know that he wanted to be wrong and strong. And even though Michael's basically mourning his son and his wife, and he is going through a bout of depression, he still has his wits. He has his wits to recall famous cases, and he basically did just this, where he put a bug in his ear, let him know who he reminded him of, and it was Harry the Hook.
I'll see you around, Judge.
Carlo. Ever heard of Harry the Hook?
No.
The guy out of Chicago. You remind me of him.
So I did some digging, and this is a mobster. His name is Harry the Hook. Harry the Hook Ailman. He was a mobster, a hitman, and he went on trial back in 1977 for taking out someone. He took out a Teamster official, William Logan, and he was charged for his crime for committing it, but he was acquitted. He was acquitted for the simple fact that the judge was basically bought off. They bribed the judge, and he was acquitted for this crime. And he was acquitted, and he was out of jail for over 25 years. But being that his trial was corrupt, there's no way you could do double jeopardy. For the simple fact is, there was no double jeopardy because he actually did the crime, and it was no double jeopardy for the simple fact that the judge was compromised. So he ended up going to jail for the crime years later. They retried him, and they locked him up, and he basically passed away in prison. So he was basically a notorious hitman, and he didn't get away with his crime. Now this is the actual judge that acquitted Harry the Hook Ailman. His name is Frank Wilson. He acquitted him back in 1975. And Harry the Hook he stayed out for 25 years, and then he was retried. So he probably thought this was just finished with, and then it came back to haunt him. Frank Wilson was paid $10,000 to basically acquit him. He acquitted him. He stayed out of jail for 25 years. And then in 1994, they brought the charges back up, and he was convicted for the crime. and he was indicted all over again. And he ended up going to jail, and he basically passed away there. He was in jail. He passed away in jail. He was Everything was denied, and because how the trial was compromised because the judge was bribed. I feel like he should go to jail, and Gina Baxter, because she basically orchestrated it. She orchestrated it right there at that funeral when he came there for his brother Rocco. She defied all the rules, which she wasn't even supposed to have contact with him. Went up to this kid and hugged him and gave him the specific orders on what to do. And Jimmy Baxter couldn't do nothing about this. So let me know what y'all think. I feel like he's going to have to answer. And he's gonna have to answer. It's gonna be a new trial. And we're gonna either see him get locked up for it, or if they do decide to do another season, we're watching a trial and it's gonna be some drama. I hope the ratings go up so we can get something like this, because it's juicy, yo.
Double jeopardy, son. You can't be tried for the same crime twice.
You know who Harry the Hook is? Mobster in Chicago.
Hmm?
In the 70s. Killed a Teamster official. They had a trial. He was found not guilty. 25 years later, he was retried and convicted.
So soon as Carlo heard what Michael said to him, he went on his phone and Googled it. So you know he's scared. He's shook. He's going to have to answer for Kofi. He's going to have to answer for taking out Kofi. And I can't wait to see what happens. Because when he goes back in this time, I don't know. Them Desire boys might get at him. You know they was ready to get at him on the street when he went to the Ninth Ward trying to be all big and bad and do stuff. So I think this is not going to go well for Carlo. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.